Jesus told his disciples a parable about the necessity for them to pray always without becoming weary. He said, there is a judge in a certain town who neither feared God nor respected any human being. And a widow in that town used to come to him and say, render a just decision for me against my adversary. For a long time the judge was unwilling, and eventually he said to himself, while it is true that I neither fear God nor respect any human being, because this widow keeps bothering me, I shall deliver a just decision for her, lest she finally come and strike me. The Lord said, pay attention to what the dishonest judge says. God will not then secure the rights of the chosen ones who call out to Him day and night? Will He be slow to answer them? I tell you, He will see to it that justice is done for them speedily. But when the Son of God comes, He will find faith on earth. My dear friends, the Gospel of the Lord.
Praise you, Lord Jesus Christ.
In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Magandang umaga po. Magandang malamig na maulan na umaga. Madalas may lumalapit po sa akin pagkatapos ng misa. Minsan sasabi, Father, pagdasal niyo po kami, mag-board exam po kami. Minsan pati yung ballpen at saka lapis, tinatong nila sa pati ruler at saka calculator. Hindi ko dinadagdagan yung waliwatan baka mabasa yung calculator. Gusto mong exam. Pero, minsan may naman lumalapit. Father, pagdasal niyo po ako. Magkakaroon po ako ng surgery bukas. Or, bukas, nag-abroad na po ako. Please pray for a safe trip. Saka sana yung pagtrabaho sa abroad. Father, may marami po akong problema. I usually say, kaya mo yan. After praying, I would always say, adieu mo yan. Kaya mo yan. Paano bang a way of supporting the person even when you are not always with them? To encourage them with your own courage for them? To see the better side that they can really do it and you are supporting them? Alam niyo po, ganito rin ang ginawa ni Moses when they fought a war against Amalek. Kalaban po si Amalek, General Amalek, ni Moses. And when the warriors were fighting, led by Joshua, the general of Moses, when Joshua was fighting against Amalek, Moses was fighting with them, but not at the front end, but he was in a higher ground. He was in a mountain, in a hill, praying for his warriors. Di ba minsan hindi naman kailangan nasa front side ka parate para sumuporta? You can always be at the background, but you are giving support to the people who are facing difficult realities. Kailangan po natin ito. Meron po kaming theologian sa seminaryo kung nag-aaral kami. Ang galing ng theologian na ito. He's a German Dominican priest. Ang pangalan niya, Father Robert Skidewicz. At siya po ay writer ng maraming theological books. In fact, he was one of the advisors of the Pope. Minsan po, in-interview siya, sabi niya, Father Skidewicz, why do you keep on doing what you are doing? A very demanding job to even lecture among cardinals and be an advisor of the Pope, a writer of many theological books. Kasi po yung mga pinaka-reference books namin. Alam niyo po kung ano sinagot niya? German po siya, no? Sabi niya, as long as my mother goes to church every day and I know she is praying for me, I will continue doing what I am doing here. Nakita niyo po yung suporta ng malaking tao ito, nanggagaling sa nanay niya na nasa baryo ng Germany, nagdadasal sa kanya. There are a lot of Moses among us here. Pinagdarasal yung mga anak niyong nasa abroad, nakaharap sa trabaho. Pinagdarasal yung mga anak niyong nag-aaral pa, ngayon nag-exam, to finals. You may not be with them, but you are in a higher ground, fighting and waging the same war, and may they feel the spirit of our strength with them. May I request, mag-pause muna tayo. Can you think of the people who are always supporting you? People who are also encouraging you? People who brought you where you are now? And let us pray for them, the Moses of our life. Yung mga tao nagpa-aral sa inyo, nagmahal sa inyo, when you were still struggling to start your life, they were there pushing you. Parang sinasabi, kaya mo yan. They are your cheerleaders. Not only cheerleaders, they are your supporters. Even your own real support in life. Kasi hindi po ako naniniwala dun sa expression na self-made man. Di ba po, may expression na gano'n? Minsan may narinig po ako sa magaling na MC. Pinakilala yung magaling na successful na resource person. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you our resource person, a very successful man. He's a self-made man. At po sa sarili ko, ano ba gano'n? Self-made man? Ginawa niya sa sarili niya. Wala pa siyang nanay, wala siyang tatay, wala pang nagturo sa kanya, wala pang nagpaaral sa kanya, wala pa siyang Moses sa buhay niya. Nagagawa niya yan dahil may taong tumutulong sa kanya. Then we always recognize that it is also humbling, isn't it? Halimbawa, nagmimisa po ako dito, pero sa totoo, nung nakaharap ako sa inyo, pero ang daming, kanina pa alas 6 ng umaga, ngayon naglinis niya, nagbukas ng simbahan. Kaninang bago misa, nagpa-practice na yun, naghahanda na po yung mga commentators. And not because, oh, I'm here, because of all the people who are there. Our Moses in life, we thank them. Pero napansin niyo po si Moses, nung nakatas yung kamay niya, nagdarasal para yung ama natin. And then, humanly speaking, kaya na gustong suportahan ni Moses, the warriors fighting for their side, Joshua, his general, as they were fighting Amalek, bumababa po yung kamay niya. Bakit po? Bakit katawan niya bumababa? Bakit po? Napapagod din siya. Napansin niya, pag bumaba yung kamay niya, natatalo sila. Pag natakas yung kamay niya, nananalo sila. Alam niyo po kung ano yung ginawa ni Aaron at saka ni Hur? Tinaas ang kamay nila. Physically, parang kung prayer warrior si Moses, si Aaron at saka si Hur, they were holding the hands of Moses. Moses supporting the warriors. May I ask you, sa mga caregiver, who is keeping care for them? Sa mga nurses, who's nursing for them? Sa mga counselors, who listens when they have their own problem? Mga cheerleaders, who's cheering for them? Yung mga tatay, napagod, nagtatrabaho, but who's also working for them? O yung mga nanay na bigay ng sarili sa mga anak nila, sa pamilya nila, sa asawa nila, who's also caring for them. There are Moses in our midst, kahit with our best intentions. Sabi nga, the spirit is willing, but our physical life is not strong enough. Narinig niyo po yung sinatawag na caregiver syndrome. Yung caregiver syndrome, parang pag may sakit, tapos yung caregiver, pwedeng professional caregiver, yung asawa, yung kapatid, they care for the sick. And then, yung mismo magkakasakit, yung caregiver, may kilala po kayo nila? Marami na akong nakita, yung may sakit, siya may iwan, sorry po, nauna pang namatay yung caregiver. Bakit kaya? Kasi yung caregiver, pinapatulog niya yung may sakit, pinapaipahin niya yung may sakit, pinapakain niya yung may sakit, sinasangkapan niya ng gatas yung may sakit, habang natutulog yung may sakit, binabantayan, hindi siya natutulog. And then because nobody cares for the caregiver, nobody loves the one who is loving, you realize that physically like Moses, we also need support of the Aaron and the Moses, the Moses and the heart of our lives. May kilala ba kayong tao, bigay na bigay sa iba, pero sila rin kuminsan they are running with empty tanks? Pwede. Pagdasal din natin sila. People who are on your side. People who are supporting you. Kung minsan nauubusan din sila. Birthday po ngayon ni Father Ninoy Candas. Kung kilala niyo po siya namin, siya po kasi nag-greet niyo siya. Nagmimisa siya dito. Si Father Ninoy Candas, may kinuwento po sa akin, kasi taga-Sasmuan at Guagua si Father Ninoy Candas. Kinuwento niya, meron daw siya kaklase, si Monsignor Ninoy Candas, na nagpunta ng Saudi. Si Father Ninoy Candas, 65 years old na po. Yung kaklase niya, gano'n na rin yung edad. Nung umuwi yung kaklase niya galing sa abroad, may sakit na siya. Tumanda po siya sa Saudi. Alam niyo po yung buhay niya kasi kaklase niya high school, sa college. Nung umuwi yung kaklase niya may sakit from Saudi, umuwi dito yung from abroad, may sakit na, binisita ni Father Ninoy. Yung daw anak ng klase niya, sinalubong si Father Ninoy, kinukomplain yung tatay niya. Yung anak niya, graduate na ng college. Sabi lang, Amo, pagalitan mo nga yung kaklase ko, yung tatay ko. Kasi ayaw niya uminom ng gamot. Nagte-therapy siya. Parang tamad-tamad niya mag-therapy. Ayaw niya mag-exercise pag umaga. Ayaw niya tumayo. Tapos daw, ito si Father Ninoy, yung kilala niya sa tatay niya, medyo na-style. Kasi ang klase ng tatay niya. Binalikan daw siya na sabi niya, sandali lang, be easy with your father. Alam mo, tatay mo hindi siya tamad. Alam mo, tatay mo hindi siya mahina. Sa totoo, kilala mo yung tatay mo, hindi ka pa sinila. Masipag ang tatay mo. Kaya natapos ka ng pag-aaral dahil sa trabaho niya sa Saudi. Alam mo, sa trabaho niya sa Saudi, siya naglalaba, siya nagluluto, siya naglilinis, at nagtatrabaho siya talagang todo-todo para makatapos ng kayo. Kaya, kamukha ni Moses, sometimes physically, just give them the space, more than pressuring them, support them with your love. And my way of saying that respect the people who support the Moses, who are supporting and they not even be seen from behind. Kung si Moses prayer leader, prayer warrior, siguro si Hur at saka si Aaron, they were servants of the prayer warrior. Last na lang po. The widow. The widow was facing a judge, and the judge was godless, and the judge feared no human being. Parang yung presidente natin, si judge, you did not believe that, would not fear any human being. Parang. Pero, ang sinasabi ko lang, it's not about the judge. It's about the widow. May I ask you, sino ang kasangga ng widow? Sino ang nagsasabi sa widow na kaya mo yan? Sa mga warriors of Joshua, Moses is praying for them. And Moses was very tired. He had Aaron and Hur with him. But for the widow, who is supporting her? Kasama ba siya dito? In fact, widow siya, wala na siya asawa. Widow siya, wala na sinasabing may kasamang anak na tinutulungan siya for her case. Wala namang association of widows of Jerusalem na tumutulong sa kanya. She was on her own. Alam niyo po, kahit maraming sumusuporta sa atin, it is not enough to depend on encouragement. Encouragement means courage that comes from outside. and courage. Pero you need the courage to be on your own. Nasa kalooban mo na pag wala ka ng kasama. Ang tawag po sa Tagalog sa courage, ang ganda, lakas ng loob. Hindi po nagagaling ng lakas sa labas. That is encouragement, galing sa labas. But when it is already personalized and the attitude of strength and determination already comes from within, then you have the will within. Totoo naman yan, di ba? Kahit sabihin mo dun sa nag-exam, kaya mo yan. Pagdadasal ka namin, dadalan ka namin ng bear brand. Tsaka pagpipray ka namin habang nag-exam ka. Pero, sino yung hawak ng ballpen? Sino yung hawak ng lapis? Sino yung sasagot? Yung mag-exam. Tama ko ba yun? Naghahanap po ako ng trabaho. Dasal niyo po ako, naghahanap po ng trabaho. Kaya na pagdasal natin siya, suportahin, sino pa rin ang haharap sa interview? Yun. Kaya po ako, matagal po ako nagtrabaho sa human resources eh. Pag yung human resources, ang nagdadala ng application form, at saka, anong tawag nyo sa application form, at saka mga resume, yung nag-aabot na sa opisina, hindi po yung anak, yung nanay, tatay nag-atin ng resume, hindi po natatanggapin yung bata. Bakit po? Hindi pa man nagtrabaho, ang nanay niya yung nag-atin ng resume. Di ba? There's a time that they should carry their own responsibility. Kahit kung sinabi mo doon sa na-operahan, Father, ma-operahan ako bukas, pagdadasal sila. Pero sino po yung ma-operahan? Sino pa rin yung hihiga doon sa operating room? Siya pa rin, isn't it? At the end of the day, you have to take it on your own. Lakas ng loob, like the widow. Meron po magandang expression eh. Yung wow said attitude. Ano po yung wow said attitude? Wow said, with or without someone else. Can you repeat that? With or without someone else, I will continue the fight. I will continue to realize what I have to do. Kaya nga sa mga hardware, gusto ko yung mga hardware section na meron silang do it yourself. DIY. Halimbawa, nasira ko yung head ng shower. Kumino na, nasira yung doorknob. Do it yourself. Meron po siya parang ikaw na gagawa. Huwag ka na magdepende sa iba. Kaya mo yan, ikaw na lang. Sa totoo naman, kaya sa mga personal problema natin, we can always depend on others. Kung nasira yung kotse mo, pwede ka tumawag na mekaniko. Pag nasira ang computer laptop mo, pwede ka kumuha ng computer technician. Pag nasira po yung bahay mo, pwede ka kumawag ng kalpintero. Pero pag ang problema personal, you really have to take good care of yourself. You have to carry on your own. This is the strength of the widow. Kasi mayroong mga bata sa atin, kasemyan kung kapampangan. Kaya kapampangan natin kung kasemyan, sino pandeng, sinakap, ika na kayo. Alam niyo po yun? Di ba nung bata tayo, nakahiga tayo ganyan? Pero so sinakap, pwede ka na yung panggawang hati, level, sa tapelo, mas makdaw kong kumot, pero may mga bata daw na tinulungan dumapa. Yung that on their own. Yun po yung mga yung kamay lang nila, hindi nila mahugasan, yung malamig na tubig nila, hindi nila makuma, yung damit nila, hindi nila malamhan. Sino pa din nakapyan? Alam niyo po, dito sa Satan, nakita ko may mga tao mahal na mahal nilang kanilang apo at saka kanilang mga anak. Okay din po yan. Pero mag-ingat po kayo, baka lumaki silang without the widow's attitude, that they cannot do it without you. And how them to be on their own, to be strong from within. May gusto po akong yung bubble gum. Nung panahon po ni na Michael B. at ni Ogie Alcacid, nung bata sila, yung may yaya sila, may anak silang mayaman, yaya. Yaya! I'm very happy you laugh for me. Yaya, I'm very sad. Yaya, I'm very sad. You cry for me. Bakit gano'n? Okay ito Bigyan ka ng mga bata, di ba? Parang si Chris Aquino, Dara, you need this for me, it's parang pinapagawa ko kay ibang tao. I think we don't have to be Chris Aquino and Michael B. and Hockey kasi dinalay. Because truly, we have to be on our own. Even if it is impossible or difficult, you have to have that decision to take it upon yourself. Especially when you are alone. Because you know why? The truth is you are not alone. God is always with you. Kahit wala yung asawa mo mag-cheer sa'yo, wala yung mga anak mo, minsan ang dami mong anak mo, ngayon nasa abroad na, nasa ibang lugar, ikaw na lang. Tell you, God is with you always. The widow knew that, and her faith was tenacious. She did not give up. May dalawang attitude na gusto kong pagpilinan po ninyo. At tingnan natin kung saan yung attitude ng widow. Yung attitude ni Moses, ni Aaron, at saka ni Ruth. Yung unang attitude po, it is possible, but it is difficult. Or, it is difficult, but it's possible. Saan po yung attitude ng widow? Yung mga taong they easily give up, posible na lang, mahirap na mahirap yan. They're already negative. Pero may mga tao, sila, it's difficult, pero posible. Kaya natin yan. Let us have that. It's difficult. It's really possible. Tingnan nyo lang ang mga na-accomplish nyo sa buhay. How difficult they are, but you already accomplished them. And so it is with your future. Pwede po tayo magkaroon ng activity dahil umulan, malamig, natok tayo. Pwede po tayo tumayo. Tatapusin na natin yung homily natin with that activity. Pwede nyo isipin yung mga Moses sa buhay ninyo. People who were supporting you when you were fighting your wars as a student, as a young boy, as a young girl, when you were starting as a family, when you were starting your career, sino po yung nandyan? Who are your Moses in life? Until now, supporting you, encouraging your parents, people who love you from the beginning. Can we put our hands in front of us and clap for them? Pwede po natin isipin yung mga tao, pag pagod na tayo, you're helping, you're supporting, but somebody's pushing you. Somebody is helping you. Somebody raising your hand when you can't do it anymore. People who were never giving up on you. Your Aaron and Hur. Sino po sila? Your good friends, your peers, your faithful friends who are there. Let us put our hands on our left side and let us clap on them for them. Alpahan po natin yung mga friends. And let us right side out. Bilang papasalamat sa mga tao who are always there. And then, the God who was always with us, like the widow, she seemed to be alone, but she had her God with her. Can we raise our hand and thank God who was always faithful to us? Lastly, can you put your left hand on your right shoulder? Yan po ay tanda na ikaw din. Madalas nag-iisa ka, pero pinagpatuloy mo dapat mong gawin, and you accomplish them yourself, your own strength, and the Lord would like to tap you and encourage you. Palakpakan natin ang ating sarili. On your side. You say to yourself, good job. Minsan kasi everybody's congratulating you, pero ikaw hindi. So you take good care and take yourself to God bless. Let's remain standing and let us profess our faith.